Did you know that the creators of Peppa Pig are based on my true and terrifying story? Hello, I'm Peppa Smith, and this is the second part of my story. In the first part of the story, I mentioned that my family was a pig farmer, but we had lost too many piglets to disease, and Mark and I's favorite pigs had not escaped the same fate. But as time went by, the disease in the pigs did not ease, and our family's business also declined sharply. My father came up with an idea to improve pig breeds and conduct DNA experiments on pigs, but that was not all he wanted to do. After some time, my father's behavior was discovered by a villager who called the police. The police arrested him for illegal activities or worse. They found me and Mark in the house, looking like the scary pig. This is Peppa Pig in the cartoon, and George's prototype. They asked my father why he did this, and his response was disturbing. He said he did so not because of lack of money, nor because of any psychological problems or impulses, but simply because of unknown voices and powers. And the police found in other parts of the farm that I was not the only example. Do you know the truth behind Hello Kitty? In reality, she was created to spread the demonic doctrine of Satan to all humanity. Hello, I'm Kitty, and Hello Kitty was born because of me. It all started in 1974. My mother and I lived a happy life in Osaka, Japan, and then unfortunate things happened. For a while, I had a bad appetite, so my mother took me to the hospital for a checkup. I was diagnosed with oral cancer, which broke the peace of my life. My mother took me to hospitals nationwide, but no solution was found. In desperation, she took me to churches daily, but the situation worsened. Heartbroken, my mother sought help from a demon who promised to cure me in exchange for her creating a character capable of traveling the world to spread demonic doctrine. Consequently, my mother created Hello Kitty and began selling it. Kitty actually refers to a demon, so the name means Hello, Demon. The absence of my mouth symbolizes my illness, and my ears represent the devil's horns. Anyone purchasing it is being invited by the demon.
I wander near the waters of New Mexico, searching for my children. Hello, I am La Llorona. In a distant past, I was born into a wealthy family, considered the most beautiful woman in all of Mexico. Many suitors sought my hand in marriage, all of whom I rejected. However, my life took a drastic turn when an older, wealthy man rode into town on horseback, completely overturning my existence. I fell deeply in love with him, seeing him as the only man who matched me in beauty and elegance. We soon married, and in the years of our marriage, I indulged in squandering my husband's wealth, frequently enjoying social events. We had 2 children together, but tragedy struck when my husband unexpectedly departed from this world. With the sale of our possessions, my wealth dwindled, and I found myself unable to continue providing for my children. One day, in a moment of despair, I told my children we were going for a playful outing. I took their hands and led them to the planned riverbank. However, under my hands, they disappeared into the water. As I watched their cries disappear beneath the water, I realized the gravity of my actions. Overwhelmed by guilt and anguish, I could no longer bear it and leaped into the river. Now, I have returned from the afterlife, seeking new children. If your children come close, I will claim them as my own for all eternity.
Do you know the true story behind the smiles of Winnie the Pooh? Hello, I'm Christopher Robin. In reality, we aren't as happy as you see us. I'm mentally disturbed, often plagued by imagined images and voices, walking alone in the world of my own mind. Winnie the Pooh once endured a terrifying experience of hunger, leading to endless cravings for food. Eeyore suffers from severe depression, always feeling sad and discouraged, with happiness becoming his dream. What you see as lively Tigger is actually a disguise for his inner unrest. Rabbit tries to find comfort in order but is always afraid of even the slightest change, a direct symptom of his OCD. Piglet is extremely timid, always fearing everything, living each day in unpredictable threats. Owl is full of narcissism, caring only about himself and his own grandiosity. So, we are not what you see, but more like how most people live, with life's ups and downs. Would you still love us?